Mm-hmm. What's up, everybody? I have a few minutes to spare, and I'm just chilling out here. So I figured I'd do a little Q&A. I have no idea if you can hear me. Show you where I'm standing. Currently in Santa Monica. Just hanging out. I'm on the 3rd tier. I'm actually at a birthday party, and I've got some time to spare. So I figured and just sit here and wait for you guys to ask me questions, but I'm not quite sure where the chat's at. I gotta figure out how to use this thing. Show live chat messages. Yeah. I'm on the not on the Wi-Fi, so it might be kind of crappy. I can't tell. Uh-huh. Maybe I can turn it. Nope, can't turn it. 8 of you out. Somebody write me a somebody write me a comment. I cannot tell. Oh, there you are. Where am I? I'm at Santa Monica in California at the mall down next to the pier. I am currently at a birthday party for my daughter, and I got some time to kill for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. So I figured I'd do some public video here and find out if you guys can ask me some questions or whatever. I guess I don't know how to make the comments stay on my screen. Oh, there maybe. Oh, there's 8 of you watching. Somebody thumbs up because you like it. You're so kind. Alright, well, I'll just sit here and wait for questions to come, because I'm just hanging out. Ask me anything. I'd like to lean against this pole. I'm on this giant glass bench. This thing's pretty crazy. Have a look. It's a giant glass bench. It's actually rather interesting. I gave a thumbs up. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. See if I can hold this steady, because it's pretty shaky. I have a poor connection, it says, so I have no idea. And I really feel very uncomfortable sitting in a public environment talking to myself. It seems very strange, so I gotta get over that. What happened to the HHO? The HHO project is still totally there, and I'm doing stuff, but I'm just working on it when I got time. But I can't go through the whole story, but basically all I ever tried to do was just do good and help and be a part of the community, and the community sometimes doesn't want you to be a part of it, so there's always complications and crap, and it gets frustrating, and sometimes you need to take a break. So that's what happened to the HHO project. It's still on my bench right now, and I haven't had time to sit down and do anything with it, but it is what it is, and one day at a time. One day at a time is all I can do, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pick and choose what I want to do most of the time, so it's very difficult for me just to go out in the shop and work on it, because here's the thing with like 3D printing. What happens to, okay, so like with 3D printing, man, people are interested in that, and you can like accomplish a goal and complete the project, and that's what I like. It's kind of unfortunate that I didn't even get the chance to finish my own 3D printer yet, but I will. That's coming back. What happened to the filament extruder? Okay, so the filament extruder is a bit of a problem. I'm just gonna lay down on this bench. So what I was having problems with, go through the whole story. So what I was having problems with with the filament extruder, and Bob is too, is the fact that the calipers are actually tripping out and resetting, and it's a huge problem because basically the unit is no good without it. My buddy, crap, I forgot now. I can see his name, but I forgot the name. Anyway, my friend sent me one of those filament extruder or filament measuring devices. He couldn't figure out how to get it work. George from 3D Printing, George's 3D Printers, sent me 2 of them actually, and he said if I get one working, he could use one. So the calipers are resetting on their own, and I don't know why. And there's other ways to make this work, but I really like the idea. This is hard to hold my phone. I need to set it somewhere. It's really a great idea to use the calipers, and I like this idea. But unfortunately, they keep resetting. So like they go to 0 when it's actually supposed to be at 1.75, and then the whole system sort of reacts to that, and then everything gets out of tolerance. So the circuit board works great, the software works great, but me and Bob were hoping to test some stuff before we released it, and so it's a bit of a pain, having some problems with that, and I haven't had time to work on it, and neither has he. So alright guys, ask me some questions, man. Ask me some questions. I guess we could go for a walk if you want, but I'm pretty comfortable. I'm on this, it's like really comfortable today. I'm on this hot glass bench. It's kind of starting to burn my butt, and it's actually a pretty cool chunk of glass. It's got texture on the top, but it's been machined on the side. It's pretty nice. Jeff __ wants me to go through the whole story. Did the Stan Myers injectors not work? Well, as I made this video like, what, 2 years ago? I basically posted a video on the injectors, and I said that I'll test them when I can. And here's the reason why I haven't tested them, is because if I put them through a test, I have the potential to damage them unless it's energized correctly. And there is a special way you need to energize them. There's a special circuit you need to use. And so I actually I don't feel that testing something that you don't have the right knowledge to use it properly is not a good test at all. So testing is a waste of effort and time unless you have the proper circuit to drive it. So there's been some progress made on the VIC and the 11-cell unit, and you can check that out over at the forums at open-source-energy.org. But I got discouraged because the people I was working with sort of just, I don't know, didn't really want to work together. I wish people would just want to work on a project and complete it and actually share their information instead of running people in circles. But it's all good. I mean, is testing things not how you learn? Well, so you got to remember. So what you have to remember, Jeff asking, is testing things not how you learn? How is the wind, by the way? You have to remember that if you don't, in Stan Myers' work, he went from one stage to the next stage to the next stage to the next stage, and if you don't understand the first couple of stages, then you can't build the third stage. It was kind of like that. And the ejector is the last thing he was working with, and it's not actually proven to work at all. And that's coming from people who are very close to him. So I don't want to waste my time on something third generation when I'm still working on second generation work, if that makes sense. What kind of quantum gravity research do you do? Any upcoming experience or theory in that regard? I gotta watch my time too. Okay. So I work as the experimentalist at Quantum Gravity Research, right? So The theory is done, it's very basic. So what I mean by basic is it's not quite developed enough to build full-scale model working prototypes on top of the theory. So we've just got hints and clues of what to do next and how to use the theory. But I'm an electrical mechanical guy, so I don't dive too much into the theory because I'm a physical, I build stuff, right? And I'm the electrical guy, and so I don't know if that answers your question. The QSN, right? 3D print QSN is basically, and I have a hard time even describing it, but it's basically a point space in a quasi-crystalline network that's Fibonacci spaced, and that thing is what we build our physics on, and it's derived from E8. So within E8 you have E6, which is what we currently do physics on, and I cannot tell you the details because I don't even know the details that well. But that's how that works. And so we use E8, and we actually cut and project E8 down to 4 dimensions, and then we cut and project that down to 3 dimensions, and that is where we built the QSN, the quasi-crystalline spin network. And like I said, I'm not an expert in that field, so they're way more deep into that than I am. I'm on the experimental side, right? So anyway, man, I can't believe there's only 8 of you watching. It says, okay, 9 of you. Oh, that's good. Ask me a question. I figured I'd try a Q&A on a Saturday afternoon, I don't know what my connection's like. I'm on a 4G connection, no Wi-Fi. So my video looks crystal clear, right? Because it's recording straight at me, but I don't know what the actual thing looks like. So there will be any quantum gravity research experiments in the next couple of years. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of the things we work on, there's a bunch of little projects that I do there as well. And so I don't, things can change like by week. But we're going to hire a new guy that's going to work with me, so I have a little more, I'm a one-band man. I'm the only experimentalist at our facility. We have a few people in Ukraine who have a much different background knowledge base, and they're working on materializing some of the cold fusion materials, and then I've been testing some of the materials. I mean, some of the materials I actually have been deriving, making myself and testing them, but not too much come out of that just yet. But we just started. Okay, stand aside, what have you achieved in the last few years with that other than your beautiful family? Yeah, so my oldest kid is 7, my youngest is almost 2, and there's 5 of them. Most of you don't realize that I have 5 children. My wife keeps me alive. Without her, you guys wouldn't see a single video because I wouldn't have time to touch it. So I found out that, I like to teach, and I like to share my knowledge, and I like to go showing you like different things that I've built, and showing you how I went and actually built those things and the process. So that is what I like making my content about. And most of you guys don't realize this, but my YouTube channel is basically my life in video format. And so I post a lot of things on there on this channel, random stuff sometimes. But I gotta just pick and choose what I do. You guys may not realize this, but the time I get anything done is usually between the times of right after work. I'll make a video at work. That way I can do it while I'm in like my own space, and I can just plan it out. And I'll make that quick video, and then I'll edit it when I get home late at night. I'm up till usually 12:30, 1 o'clock editing videos. So I either have to edit a video, pick what I want to record about, or do an actual project, right? And I have to like choose between these things. So it's very slow. Things are very, very slow. But 3D printing, man, I want to get my OSD finished. It's like it was just a printer, and then it turned into a multi-use machine, you know, and it's technically a prototype. And what do you do with a prototype, right? You got to build the thing, you got to test the thing, and I'm trying to make a finished product right out of the bat. So it's very slow. Are we going to see some videos on the RWG OSD? So now it's considered the RWG OSD CNC laser. The name got stupid long. What's this? Have you had time to look into the electric universe and its theory about the electromagnetism being the true underlying force that produces all effect we call gravity? I haven't studied too much of the electric universe, but my boss has, and a few other people where I work do. But I haven't done that directly. Russ, been following you for a while. I suggest strongly you look into the flat Earth. So no disrespect, but I don't think the Earth is flat. So I will not be looking into that. I don't know. If it's flat, it doesn't make sense to me how things work. And I haven't looked into the theory enough, I guess, to make a good judgment either. So forgive me, but I still think the Earth is round. Don't be mad at me. Mexico, what's up, my friend? No español. Muchas gracias for coming. My English is not good, but I try to learn from you. Thank you. Actually, I'm assembling my own filament extruder. Freaking sweet. If you guys ever write me an email, I do apologize. I don't get back to all my emails. I have to pick and choose what I respond to because I have too many and too much going on. And sometimes it's irrelevant, and I don't respond to those. So I do apologize. I do read them all, but I don't always get a chance to respond to them. So forgive me. Yeah, the filament extruder project's a lot of fun, though. Man, I need a drink. My voice is actually hoarse. Thanks, Wayne, for understanding. Uncle Sausage. Russ, did you ever get the rodent experiments finished? And if so, was there a positive result? So, you guys saw the video, probably the last one I published, which was my daughter and I out there playing with the rodent coil. You know, I learned a lot from that project up to this date, and I'm not finished with it. I do believe there are positive results there that I've already seen. It's just a matter of now spending the many, many hours trying hundreds and hundreds of different configurations, excuse me, which I did a lot of already. And I come to the conclusion that you can amplify the energy, but how do you positively extract it without ruining that energy? So I'm going to set this phone down because it's really getting hard to hold. Let me try something here, because I want to explain something to you. Oh, come on. Alright, so basically, think of it this way. If you have an energy generation device and you extract energy from it, usually you disrupt this input energy. But if there is a way to build up this energy field and then extract from it without this energy field really seeing it, without, you know, messing with it, then I think there's a way to extract that energy. And from what I've seen, the rodent coils are like air capacitors with, you know, inductance as well, but they're a 1-to-1 ratio. 1-to-1 ratio as a transformer, but yet you can get 2,500 volts peak to peak out of it, okay, by only putting you know, 70 volts peak to peak in, but it's the same current. You can match the same current. But when you do that, you have to pay attention to what's going on with the current and voltage potential difference. But the thing is like with the power factor is what I'm saying. You got to pay attention to that, because regular meters will lie to you. You got to look at it on a good oscilloscope that's all isolated, so you can really understand what you're seeing. And even then, it's really tricky. So I've learned a lot from that project with that, and I want to get back into that, and I will get back into that. But it's like
Do I want to finish my printer? Do I want to spend time with my kids? Do I want to go out in my shed and work on that? And tomorrow I'm actually going to be plumbing air conditioning out to my shed by piping it from my house into my shed. And so that's going to help me be able to work out there at night because it's like 110 degrees in that shed. Very hot. Everything is better with lasers. Good to hear that. So are you planning to engrave some PCBs with that instead of using it as a mill? So I've already made other printed circuit boards that I didn't make videos on. One of them was for the pressure differential scanning calorimeter, and I'll be messing with that soon. I hope to get back to finishing videos, but it takes so much effort to edit those videos, and like some of my projects feel incomplete because I just burn myself out with them. So I apologize that I sort of drag my feet, but it's very hard to actually work on a project, edit the video, publish the video, and make the whole thing actually make sense. It's not an easy task, but I love doing it, so I will continue because I love sharing, you know, my journey with you and showing you what I did. And for instance, like the Stan Meyer stuff just sort of died off, right? And it's not because I gave up on it. It's because I'm working on something different now because I'm burned out or I need a break. You know, that's life. You can't tell me that every single person watching this video has not burned themselves out on something and needed a break, right? Doing something different, doing something else. That's exactly what I've been that's what I have to do. Are you up to date with 10 Man on this, Russ? Not exactly, only for purposes of the fact that I have my own thoughts on how and like how they're doing that. And so it's very important. Stan Meyer is ongoing R&D. That's right. It's something you work on slowly through time because I dedicated like 4 years of my life on it, and I haven't come to the conclusion that I'm satisfied with, and I still think that there is potential there, and so I'll work on it when I can. But sometimes you got to work on other projects that you can feel good about working on, and actually a lot of it is discouragement from the community of open sourcing. There's a lot of negativity out there. There's a huge, amazing chunk of positivity, and I think that's why 3D printing is so much fun, you know, is because there's so much positive community out there, and it's just, I love it. I love the 3D printing community, and I enjoy it, and I like seeing finished products and projects anyway, and going through that. All right, well, you guys have like 5 minutes. I'll take you for a walk. Let's go for a walk. I'll turn around. So I'm chilling here in the Santa Monica Mall area. Actually, I have no idea if we can see the ocean from here. I kind of think we should be able to see the ocean from here, but let's walk over here. We'll find out. I don't know how the connection will change, but whatever. All right, one more question while we walk over here. Actually, I'll go show you what my daughter's doing right now. How about that? The signal might cut out though. So we're at a friend's birthday party. Let's go check this place out. They're cooking. It's actually pretty amazing. They're having a lot of fun. Nah, you can't see the ocean from here. It's somewhere over there. Mate, the Nazi party was popular for a while. Alright, now you can't see the ocean. Somewhere over there. Let's go check out their cooking. They're probably about done. So, they've made a giant mess. Oh yeah, now they're having cake. What? Oh well.
Oh my God.
Alright, well my connection's failing, so God bless you guys, have a good day. And Wheelers, yes, I've looked at Ken Wheeler's stuff. He's onto something, but he's a very interesting individual. I actually have something interesting, but I'm gonna get to that soon.